everybody. Welcome back to SPX 2015. I'm Rusty.
I'm Joe.
And this is
Tyson.
Tyson.
What's going on, Tyson?
What's up?
I came to SPX. I've been doing this for 9 years, actually, volunteering for 9 years.
Nice.
I've seen your guys' show before, and I'm really glad it's open format and that people can just walk up and talk to you because I wanted to talk to you guys.
Perfect. That's
It's
what we're
funny
here
because
for.
we wanted to talk to you, but we were too shy.
That's why we made it open format.
You made a little eye contact with me when I was walking
like,
by.
oh my God, is that the guy?
Like anybody can talk. Maybe Tyson?
Yeah.
We've interacted on the internet, so.
Well, yeah. But I mean, I do that all the time.
Yeah?
You're
That's
big,
it.
You're
That's
big
all I got.
Internet.
Oh, I love what do they call them? The chatting rooms? I just go there.
Chatting rooms?
I just go there, LOL, LOL, LOL all day.
People are like, what a funny life he leads.
Yeah. Or he's having a seizure.
Well, but you guys have your own show here. You're on other people's shows. You're on the people I think are cool.
That was a really
you're
fun
cool.
podcast.
Which may have been a mistake to put us on there because we're
we
not
may
necessarily
be cool.
cool.
Or she may just consider us to be cool.
That's a good point. She said, I think are cool.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's
good
whoever
enough.
she thinks is cool. So at least one person thinks you're cool.
I know. And it meant a lot to me.
It's what gets me by.
So I want to get you guys on my show. I don't know if you knew that I have a show.
I didn't.
also.
Not.
No. So, and then this was my mission this year at SPX because I just started doing this show, which is the Mead Maker podcast. So I have a podcast with my brother-in-law, and all it focuses on is mead, M-E-A-D, not meat. We don't do meat.
Forget me. It's played
No.
out.
I'm really excited because I was like, finally, the meat podcast has come calling.
Podcast. Yeah. Well, you're going to have to wait a little longer. Or actually, MDT, he probably should do the meat podcast.
Yeah, he should.
At
Let
his
him do the
meat
Meat
fest.
Fest.
Either that or
podcast.
just have a gosh darn cookout already.
Yeah, I don't know. But he's got that covered. I do mead. And do you know what that is?
I have a vague idea, but tell us.
Okay. So what is beer made from? Like, where does the alcohol come from beer?
Angels.
Angels. Okay. Where does
Angels?
where does the alcohol come from wine, though?
Oh, I don't know.
So,
Devils, I guess.
That's true.
Based on your
yeast
answer.
are involved in all of those cases, but in wine, grapes, right? They take grapes and they get the sugars from grapes and they make alcohol.
They ferment them, right?
Right. Yes. Fermentation. It's real popular, especially nowadays. But
All the kids are fermenting these days.
really, and beer comes from grains. Mead comes from honey. You take honey, you put yeast in it, you get alcohol.
Oh,
What?
It's oldest alcoholic beverage. It probably wasn't even invented by humans.
I had no idea bees were such enablers.
Yes,
They are.
We need bees to pollinate the food or whatever, but we need them to make honey so that we can make it into alcohol and we can drink it.
Called mead.
A priority.
Mead, right?
We
mead
need
halls.
the mead.
You need mead. Actually, I've been writing that on my business cards. It's like you need mead,
Makes sense.
But specifically here at SPX, I thought everybody in there, especially the ones that do medieval themed or whatever, if they don't have mead in there, they're losing out.
What are they doing?
And I wasn't quite sure how to approach all the people who do modern comics, because mead needs to be in there too.
Yeah.
Anybody can homebrew it and make really good quality stuff. So.
Wow.
It needs to be in the comics to give people more ideas.
Now, what inspired you to do a whole podcast about it?
So my inspiration to do it wasn't my inspiration. It was my brother-in-law. He started making mead, and he really, really liked it, and he wanted to have everybody make mead, and he wanted to share knowledge. How was he going to do it? So he started blogging, but that's no fun. Then he had this idea. It's we could do a podcast. There were no mead podcasts before us.
So there's a definite niche that you have filled.
Yes. So we're let's go fill that. And I said, Alan, you're not doing it alone. There's no way you could do a podcast
You won't
alone.
survive.
No, he
I
wouldn't
can't
make
send
it.
you on this mead mission by yourself.
No, I said, I'm coming, and he's the mead maker, and I'm the mead drinker. Those are our Twitter handles. And it's worked out quite well. He can make it, I can drink it.
Nice.
Wow.
I don't have any mead to share with you guys here. I'm pretty sure there's probably rules about bringing in
Yeah.
outside,
There's
stuff.
lots of rules I don't care about.
Yeah. Well, we can remedy that. You guys can come on our podcast. It sounds like you're very new to mead, so that's cool. We can have you experience several different meads, and you can give us your feedback.
Nice.
That sounds great.
All right.
In a mead-friendly environment.
Yeah, and I feel safe. I can be an inexperienced mead drinker, and I will be okay.
With no judgment.
No
like that.
judgment, only caring.
Right. And to prep for this kind of like experience you're going to have, our podcast, we've got several different like sort of episodes out there. The first couple ones are about how to make it, what do you need, and then we've gone off and just interviewed tons of people. There's a whole honey and pollination center out at UC Davis. It's the Robert Mondavi Institute, and so they probably focus on wine a bit, but this honey and pollination center, they do mead stuff. And you can go there and you can take a course on the introduction to mead making. But that's if you're maybe in California and you have money to do all that stuff like that.
Yeah, if you're a mead millionaire.
Or you just listen to our podcast and we'll tell you how to do it.
Boom.
Wow, you give them the inside scoop.
Yeah. We got to taste these fabulous honeys. The director of it sent us 4 samples.
Oh, wow.
And you would never believe what like, there's a honey called meadow foam. Okay, meadow foam. What do you think that tastes like?
Oh,
Foam.
like foam from a meadow.
Foam from a meadow? Well,
Oh, so wait, sorry,
Wait.
you mean like a descriptive? Super spicy.
super spicy.
No, I don't know.
Tastes like marshmallows.
What?
Marshmallows.
Honey that tastes like marshmallows. Yeah.
Spoiler. Marshmallows.
There's you've heard of clover honey, right? There's clovers everywhere. You've had clover honey. Well, you've never had clover honey, pure white clover honey from Utah. That's the sample that we got. It tasted like it had cinnamon in it, and there was no cinnamon.
Wow.
So it just tricks you.
It's just
It
magic.
just tricks you.
It's just a liar.
Yes, there's all sorts of stuff in honey, and it's worth trying and worth making mead. So check these out. I got you some stickers,
Oh,
Whoa.
fantastic.
business cards, just in case you forget who I am. It says Med at SPX.
Perfect.
Mead Maker, the podcast, meadmaker.com.
Yes, and that's meadmakr.com. We left off the E to be cool.
Right.
Yeah,
well,
that's
it's very
pretty
cool. I'm getting frostbite.
There was already an E, you know. If one E's good enough.
Yeah.
That's fine.
One is
Precisely,
enough.
precisely.
No
You
need to
don't need
overdo
the
it.
E, you need the mead.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get involved with SPX?
How to get involved with it? See, I think it led from, there was some event. There was like Keith Knight's here this year,
Yes.
and he's like a big important guy and stuff. But back before he was super important, I think he and a bunch of other sort of political cartoonist type people, independent political cartoonist people, teamed up and were like cartoonists with attitude or something like that. And there were some events, you know, and I was just looking for something to do here in DC. And I was like, oh, cartoonist, you know, I think I'd seen it advertised online, and I came to it. And I think even Warren was involved with it.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So after that, then I think from that, I found out about SPX, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll go to that. But, it costs money to get in. I was like, what if I volunteer?
Boom.
Slick.
The ultimate
Yeah.
scam.
Yeah, the ultimate scam, or you're just trying to actually help out, you know.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
then
Sorry. Yeah.
I mean, there are, I guess, altruistic, reasons too. But
Do you enjoy volunteering?
No, I think volunteering is great. It's a completely different atmosphere from like my day job. Like I can come here and I can just be happy and help people, and it's easy to do that. And so I can't imagine not volunteering at SPX.
Did you volunteer this year?
My shift's tomorrow,
What?
nice.
so I'll be manning the registration desk. I'll be helping people get admittance to the floor so they can buy everything from everybody.
Sure. And you'll also be passing on the secret word about mead.
See, yes, because I'll have my Mead Maker shirt on tomorrow. Today I had to go with the sticker on my arm because the other shirt's in the laundry.
Yeah,
You know,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys made your shirts. I've made a Mead Maker shirt, but I haven't made 2 for me, you know. Just got one.
That's okay. You'll get more.
I'm sure.
As you become more
It's a
prolific
process.
with your mead, you'll
You'll
become
build
more
to that.
prolific with your shirts.
No, and I'm just going to springboard right off you guys into popularity. Everybody from SPX, if they didn't talk to me, they'll hear about me.
Yeah, they
Yes.
will.
Excellent.
Yeah, you can rub it in their face.
Yeah.
I'm on YouTube now.
Yes, we haven't cracked YouTube. There's one meadery that does these Ask the Mead Maker things. It's really actually pretty hilarious. Ricky the Mead Maker. It's Grunfell Meadery up in Vermont.
Okay.
So you could probably check that out. I'm getting him on our show. We haven't worked out the time, but I'm actually hoping he'll make our show funny. I try to make it funny. Alan, he sort of brings it all serious, talks all technical about chemicals.
Alan's the
and-
worst.
stuff.
Damn it, Alan. You and your science.
Sorry. He's making babies right now. Like they're gonna pop a baby
Like
out.
right now?
Well,
Alan, way to
no,
go. Never mind.
9 months ago, they.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
So it's almost done cooking in the oven.
It's
right?
at the end of
good.
the process right now.
Yeah. So we're just waiting on that one because then I get to be an uncle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Finally.
My own brother, like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Riley? You're just like not making me an uncle.
Yeah, what the hell?
You know what, Alan? You're
Wasting
okay.
time.
Riley is actually the worst.
Sorry, Riley.
So wait, can you tell us about your trash can?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
let's pull that in.
it is a trash can, But you'll note that everything's upside down on it.
I'm
Yes.
really confused.
Well, because I didn't want to throw trash in it, I said I need to make my computer monitor higher. So I used it as a stand, so it was upside down.
Nice.
And then I found this like big wad of stickers I had ever since I was a kid. You know, you'll see some like old Dragon Ball Z stuff and everything. And I was like,
retrofit on there. Nice.
yep. And I was like, well, what am I going to do with my stickers? You know, I can't put them on the fridge. You know, what if I move? What if the fridge breaks?
Yeah.
I wanted to put my stickers on something that I
you
could
control.
keep. Yeah, that I control. And I was like, if I'm looking at my computer screen, I want to look at my stickers. The hard part is deciding which face to rotate around. So
Do you change that every so often?
I do change it every so often, but I'm actually looking for a new bucket because I want to put. I have so many big
was gonna say,
stickers.
there's no room
I
for any more
can't. I can't
stickers.
cover up. I bought some small ones.
Yeah.
I appreciate the artists who make small stickers. It fits very nicely on my bucket.
Shout out to the small sticker makers.
Small
Do you let them
stickers,
know
yes.
why? Like, hey, I have these little gaps. Make me a sticker.
Yeah, no. This is the first year I brought the bucket and carried it around as my shopping basket here, and a lot of people. I've gotten people like, "Hey, I have a sticker. You need that for your thing." So
Nice.
it helps get free stickers, and a lot of people like it. They can find their artwork and stuff on it. So this is
That's
this is
pretty
what
great.
everybody should do. Buy stickers, put them on something.
As you turn it, and
Something
I'm
that
recognizing
belongs to
more and
you.
more. I
Put the
love
stickers
that.
on something you own, not somebody else's property.
Ever.
Unless it's like your thing and you're trying to advertise,
Then yes.
and then you can be like, I didn't put it there, those vandals, but you should check it out anyway.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't support how they did it, but I do
I
support
don't know
their
what
message.
jerk did that, but it looks like a fine site.
So yes, the sticker bucket I think is a win here.
It's pretty
No,
great.
it's a considerable win. The only thing better, I think, was if you had a strap, you could carry it around your neck.
Like some sort of like feed bucket, you know. I'm not a horse.
Yeah.
That's true.
I guess if you could do it across.
I'm so
look
used
like
to
a drum or something.
I'm so used to designing clothes for horses. I just automatically start thinking that way.
Yeah.
Well, where's the Rusty and Joe sticker?
I want to do stickers. I talked to them about this. They're very expensive to get the kind of stickers I wanted.
Oh, the kind you want?
I want die cut
Like
stickers
good
of our
die cut
head.
Of our faces.
No, this is die cut. You know, that wasn't
Oh,
too bad.
yeah.
This was color. You probably could go black and white and go cheaper, which
That's
would
true. I
fit
don't-
with your silhouettes.
Yes.
Yeah, but you won't see the shininess of the crown.
Ooh, the crown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
we're
you
looking
know,
at some options,
Yeah,
yeah.
talk to me. We'll work it out. I'll give you all the quotes. We did like a lot
Do you
of
have a
research.
new podcast sticker maker with no ease anywhere?
No, but yeah, I can get you hooked up with some of the vendors.
Nice.
Tyson, I have an important question for
Yes.
you. Do you want to answer a mystery question?
I've been waiting.
It's been waiting for you as well.
Yes.
All right.
All right, here we go.
So it takes an actual quarter.
It
Yeah.
does.
All right.
Quarters provided.
So good. And this is a bicentennial quarter from 1976.
God bless
Nice.
America.
Yes.
Not
And
one of
all
those
the
We
neat-
try to
mead it
keep
brews.
Patriotic.
What if no question comes out?
Oh, then it's actually
terrible.
kind of like tarot cards. It means you're going to die.
I was going to say it's like a bad tarot reading.
All right.
So luckily you're not going to die. You got a question.
You did it.
Oh no.
Oh, you haven't
It
done
can
it.
be rough.
don't know how we
I
get
bet
these
Riley
in.
could open one of these.
Oh yeah, he's been working out, I think.
Working out his fingers just all day.
All right.
Working out and not making kids.
Damn it, Riley.
He's all getting like a PhD or something like that. Come on. All right. Oh, excellent. Describe your ideal omelet. All right. So ideal omelet, right? You get some good farm fresh eggs. If you could grab them right from under the chicken yourself, that's probably
Like
the
catch 'em
best
before
way.
they even hit the
Yeah,
hay.
reach in there and just yank
if,
them out.
if they fall, they get in the crap and they get in the
Yeah.
dirt, and then you have to wash them, and that's not good. You just want
I
them
don't
straight
do that.
from the chicken.
Eggs.
So you get the farm fresh chicken eggs. You put them in the pan or whatever. I suppose you could mix them up beforehand. One trick: use a little like baking soda in there. You know, it'll make the eggs fluffier.
Really?
So like
Like
2
that.
eggs can look like 3 eggs maybe if you do it right.
Oh, wow. So if you want to fool a kid or something.
So you get the
Every
baking soda in
aspect of
there.
this interview has had secrets like this that we
Yeah.
can tell people, and I love it.
No, this is great. I just wanted to share these things.
This is
awesome.
great.
So you got the eggs. You need jalapenos or something to make it spicy. It's got to be a little spicy omelet. The cheese you pick has got to be just right. I think, I don't know, I like feta cheese. That's pretty common, though.
So right now we've got some eggs. We got some baking soda.
baking
We've got
soda,
some
right?
jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
And some
Feta.
Feta.
Feta
It doesn't
cheese.
have to be special. If it's good,
No.
it's good. So
I mean, you can go to those fancy cheese places and they give you like the little slivers to try or whatever. Well, eat half the sliver take the other half of them,
Put
try
your
like
pop- put
6
your-
or 7 cheeses,
Yeah.
and then you have a super fancy gourmet 7-cheese omelet.
Whoa.
But you should also do some spinach. You got to have a little green in there. If there's not green in the omelet, then it's just a big yellow mess.
You're just playing around.
Mushrooms.
Okay.
Mushrooms are good.
Down with
You
that.
can probably want to saute them first, and I'm sure if you found some sort of special like garlic butter and sauteed them in that would make them really good. And then maybe a few olives.
Now, question: do you mix all of these ingredients into the eggs, or
So-
do you fold it in the middle of the eggs?
So
That's an
it
important
depends. Do you want it like a sandwich? I don't know. I think omelets need to have the stuff in the egg all dispersed.
I agree.
Thank you.
Good,
I agree.
good.
I have had a heated discussion with someone about how omelets should be, and I was told if you mix it in, it's a scramble, but if you fold the egg around it, that's the omelet.
It's only a scramble if you just mix it.
I
But
hate-
if you leave it flat and all together, it's still like a pancake, and then you fold it over and you make the omelet.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can still get the fold and have it mixed into
So
the ingredients.
recommendation would be you get like the spinach and the mushrooms and the olives and the jalapenos and stuff, and you do onions. Probably got to have onions. in it,
onions
too.
are great
Yeah, it's
addition.
pretty good.
You get those all ready, and you have them in the sizzling in the pan, and then you pour the mixed eggs over top of it, right?
Yeah.
And you mix it just a little bit to spread it out.
Yeah, of course.
And then you save the cheese at the end
Oh,
after you've flipped
yeah,
it.
yeah, then it melts.
And
Oh.
you got to master the pan flip, okay?
Oh wow! I didn't know we were going to
like
go
that.
there.
Yeah, I've cleaned up a lot of egg on the floor because I've practiced doing it. So you got to get the flip, and then after you flipped it, you put the cheese on. It melts a little bit from the heat, and then you fold it over, and that's how you make an omelet. That's my ideal omelet.
Now, what I like with the cheese at the end there is that it doesn't get mixed in necessarily the way that the other ingredients do, like spread around. So you still have the distinct cheeses.
Yes, especially if you get the 7 cheeses.
Exactly.
If you bust it
The
out
7 sample cheeses, that's perfect.
with your take-home platter of cheeses, then you're killing
Your
it.
sneak home, yes.
Yes.
So I noticed there are no meats in this ideal omelet.
So I haven't crafted I don't know what mead you would put in an omelet.
No,
'cause
sorry, not meat. Meat.
meat. Oh, ha! It's the reverse of what everybody does to me when I'm
Yes.
talking about mead.
I know. I thought that was pretty
Did
good,
you say
actually.
meat? No, meat.
Well, I'm a vegetarian, so there's no meat in
That's
my
cool.
omelet.
That's
I just
exactly-
wanted to
It
check.
says your ideal omelet.
No, I agree.
Perfect.
But I was just inquiring.
Yeah, well, clarified that. So
But to go to what you heard, the mead question then. Would there be a mead that would go well?
people are doing like marinades and glazes and cooking meat with mead. That Grunfeld meadery guy, he does some episodes where he has like Liz the chef or somebody.
Oh,
And-
Liz.
yeah, I hope it's Liz.
Yeah.
And so they actually have recipes using their meads for meats and stuff like that.
What about eggs?
But eggs, I don't know. The thing that I'm working on, I haven't done it yet, but cornbread goes good with honey, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So why not take a nice cornbread with jalapenos? Got to be spicy, and pour some mead on it, kind of like you'd pour rum on a rum cake. So honey makes the mead soaked into the cornbread. I think that can be a winner. I've talked it over with people. I've gotten some recommendations on which meads to use, but I haven't done it yet. So that's coming up. After I've told you guys about it, I'm going to have to do it.
I can tell you're
it's
excited
committed
about
now.
this. Your meat cornbread.
And cornbread can be a little dry at times anyway, so that
Yes.
will totally
and,
enhance
and
that.
so, no offense, honey, but we'll just take some of my wife's cornbread, which tends to be drier, which
Oh, tell me about
Yeah.
it. It's just the worst.
or I tell her make it dry, and then I'm going to pour meat on it, and it's going to be awesome. And soon everybody will be doing it. I don't know. Getting to know any gourmet restaurants that I could sell this idea to?
Oh, hey, there's a Scottish joint called McDonald's that I recommend.
yeah, McDonald's. down
They
the
don't
street.
really have cornbread yet. You could be their cornbread market.
We've got some friends whose favorite honey from their whole life was McDonald's honey, circa 1996.
That's a good vintage.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very hard to find. I don't know how you'd even get it nowadays.
They
Now,
don't have honey anymore.
Well,
I don't know if this came up in any of your mead research. Did you ever see the story about the honey that was found from ancient Egypt?
so it was like some sort of like in urn in like a crypt,
Yeah.
and they got it. What did they do with it?
Like apparently you could still eat it. Like it doesn't
Well,
go bad.
That's
so-
the best part about honey. It'll crystallize, right? Well, not the cheap stuff that might come from China that might not even be honey. I don't
Yeah.
know about this stuff. But the
Real
raw
honey.
honey you get from the farm, if you're going to make mead, you want to know where your honey comes from. You want to make friends with those beekeepers.
You're taking the time to
Yes.
make mead. You might as well know where your
You're doing
honey's
it right.
coming
You need to know where you're because you want to go try it. You want to go do some stuff. There's all these crazy tips about like go to the farmer's market with your honey and like take a bite of the peach and then smell the honey, and if it goes good together, then make a mead with it. but like it doesn't go bad. It's naturally antibacterial. You know, there's a whole bunch of like articles coming up about like, hey, maybe honey could be like the next medicine. And they used it in like Civil War. They slathered it on like wounds and stuff, you know, because it stopped infections. So I would totally make a mead from ancient Egyptian honey. It would be so different from any modern honey, I'm sure.
All those old bees making the old honey.
Yeah, if there's some little bee parts in it, that would be some extra, you know, niceness.
Might be spicy.
Yeah. Actually, I swear somebody does that. They put some bees or ants or something in one of them.
Wow.
That's crazy stuff, but
that's crazy.
but worth doing.
That's where we're going to draw the line.
That's a different side of the mead, but that's all right.
So again, your website?
The website is meadmaker.com, meadmakr.com. We've got podcasts. We're on Twitter. You know, we're working on every other social media thing. So we got an Instagram coming. We got a Facebook one. You know, you can find us, search for, you know, Mead Podcast. We're pretty high up there in Google. We're working our way to the top.
Wow. Well, it sounds very exciting.
Let's hope that this will push you up there.
I'm hoping a bump. Rusty and Joe bump.
Oh, yeah. Whew. It's going to be quite the bump. Put your seatbelt on.
Get ready, guys.
I'll wait for it.
So thank you so much for talking with us, Tyson.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Enjoy your volunteering shift tomorrow.
I will work hard and make sure everybody buys more comics.
People
Wow,
will
yeah,
appreciate it.
and more mead.
More mead. Yeah, well, I want them to make the mead.
Oh.
Yes.
They can buy it, you know, so they can get an idea, but then they should make it.
He's inspiring mead culture.
Right. So it's okay for them to buy comics and not make them, but they can't buy mead and they have to make it?
All right.
Wow.
No. You should make comics and buy comics, and you should make mead and buy mead, and then, of course, you should drink comics, but don't... Well, no, I just said what I didn't want to say.
Oh.
No drinking comics. Don't blend them up. Don't put them in. Don't blend them. Drink the mead while you're reading the comics.
If someone
that's
Yes.
safest.
You've given so many useful tips and instructions. Someone heard you say drink comics, they paused the video, and they went right into the kitchen and put their comics in the blender.
They take a taste, they come back and unpause it. Oh, wait.
Oh, he corrected
You put a
himself.
disclaimer, right? Like only for professionals or something?
That's true, too.
Yeah.
Well, the magic of editing. We'll
Only
be able to add
professional
that in.
comic drinkers.
Do not drink comics.